Listen up, everyone. If you're watching this, it's time to pay close attention. We're standing on the brink of a global food crisis that could hit without warning. Food shortages are a real concern, and you can already feel it in places like Costco, where prices are creeping up and stock is getting thinner. Finding good deals is no longer the sole focus. It's also about preparing for future challenges. The choices you make in the next few weeks about what to stockpile could mean the difference between having a pantry full of food or empty shelves. People are pushing Costco's legendary return policy to its limits by returning years-old items, potentially driving prices even higher. Inflation is squeezing budgets tighter, and supply chains are in disarray, making price increases almost inevitable. Don't think you'll be spared. Although the shelves may appear stocked today, necessities such as canned foods, grains, and proteins may vanish more quickly than anticipated, and their return may be elusive. Get ready now before October hits and things get even tougher. Number 15. Whey protein powder. Are you prepared for the unexpected? As global uncertainties rise, one thing you won't regret is having whey protein powder in your supply stash. Picture a crisis where protein-rich foods become as rare as hen's teeth. What's your plan now? That's where whey protein steps in as your nutritional hero. Whey protein powder is the unsung champion of survival. Its shelf life is nothing short of remarkable. This compact powerhouse patiently awaits your call in your pantry, ready to come to the rescue. Just imagine. You can easily incorporate it into your meals, whether it's a quick protein shake, a nutrient-packed morning smoothie, or a clever addition to your baking for that extra protein kick. Top brands like Optimum Nutrition and Muscle Farm lead the way, delivering products known for their quality and durability. When stored properly in a cool, dry place, these proteins can be trusted companions for years. So, why does whey protein rank at the top of the stockpile list? The math speaks for itself. As meat and dairy prices climb, getting your protein fix is becoming more expensive. In 2024, the price of dairy-derived whey protein jumped by 8%, and projections indicate this trend will continue as dairy supplies tighten globally. You definitely don't want to find yourself scrambling for either overpriced or scarce protein sources. Don't let that be your reality. Stocking up on whey protein powder isn't merely a choice. It's a smart strategy to ensure you're prepared before prices soar and shelves go bare. Make sure you're covered. Number 14. Cheese powder. Imagine that you are preparing for a relaxing movie night at home, with popcorn in hand. However, something is amiss. You are experiencing a lack of that cheesy excitement. Enter the unassuming yet vital cheese powder. It may not have the allure of a gourmet cheese block, but this overlooked gem is a game changer when fresh cheese is in short supply. Why risk missing out on cheesy delights when you can prepare ahead? Consider cheese powder to be the Swiss Army knife of flavor boosters. Top brands such as Wholesome Hill Farm and Anthony's Goods offer premium cheese powder in a convenient, storable form that delivers genuine cheese flavor. Its versatility is remarkable. It can elevate even the most basic dishes into cheesy delights, whether you sprinkle it on pasta, mix it into sauces, or scatter it over snacks like popcorn. And here's the best part. Cheese powder boasts an incredible shelf life of up to 10 years. Just imagine the hearty, cheesy meals you can whip up with this single, space-saving ingredient. Not only is it convenient, but it's also packed with protein and fat, adding substantial nutrition to every tangy spoonful. In a world of fluctuating cheese prices, why leave your meals to chance? The cheese industry, like much of agriculture, is facing turbulent times. Rising feed costs, labor shortages, and unpredictable weather patterns have combined to drive cheese prices up by 8% in 2024. Soon, grabbing a block of your favorite cheddar or mozzarella may feel like a luxury. You're not just securing a food item by stocking up on cheese powder. You're preserving the comfort and satisfaction that come with cheesy goodness. When fresh cheese becomes scarce, having this backup means you won't have to long for the rich flavors and nutrients that cheese brings to your meals. Number 13. Canned evaporated milk. In today's unpredictable grocery market, Canned evaporated milk stands out as a surprising ally in your pantry. Often overlooked in the rush to stock up on essentials, this versatile ingredient is essential for any survival kit. We produce canned evaporated milk by removing most of its water content, significantly enhancing its shelf life and preserving vital nutrients. When you pop open a can, you'll find a nutritional powerhouse rich in calcium, protein, and healthy fats, an invaluable substitute for fresh milk, which is becoming increasingly rare due to supply chain issues. Transforming evaporated milk into a refreshing drink is easy. Just mix it with water. But its culinary applications don't stop there. Whether you're baking cookies or preparing creamy sauces, evaporated milk adds richness and texture that elevate your dishes. Renowned brands like Carnation and Borden ensure quality and taste, making their products smart investments for tough times. The reality is stark. The agricultural sector is grappling with significant economic pressures, leading to instability in the dairy market. Recent reports indicate that in 2024, canned dairy products have already faced a price surge of 10%, and early signs of shortages are emerging across grocery aisles. A delay in stocking up could leave you paying exorbitant prices, or worse, staring at empty shelves where these valuable cans once were. Don't fall into the trap of assuming that fresh dairy will always be readily available. When supplies diminish and challenges arise, you'll be thankful you planned ahead. Moreover, recent climate events have exacerbated supply issues. Record heat waves and droughts in key dairy-producing regions have impacted milk production, driving up costs and affecting availability. Take this opportunity to secure canned evaporated milk as a reliable source of nutrition for future uncertainties. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving when choices are limited. Number 12. Nut butters. Almond, peanut, cashew. Let's turn our attention to a small but powerful staple, nut butters. Whether you enjoy peanut, almond, or cashew butter, these delicious spreads are nutritional powerhouses and should be a key component of any well-stocked pantry. Beyond their delightful flavor, nut butters are rich in protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients like magnesium, iron, and vitamin E. Especially in times of disruption to traditional food supply chains, they serve as an ideal energy source. Imagine reaching for a jar of creamy almond butter from your pantry instead of confronting empty shelves at the grocery store. Nut butters are calorie-dense, meaning a little goes a long way in providing energy when you're low on options. They're perfect for spreading on toast, blending into smoothies, or enjoying directly from the jar as a quick snack. When stored correctly, they can last for months or even years, making them a smart choice for your long-term food supply. However, climate change's impacts on nut production are now more apparent than ever. Recent droughts have severely affected peanut and almond crops in traditional growing regions like California and Georgia. In 2024, nut prices have already increased by about 15%, and experts predict that this upward trend could continue, leading to further price hikes and inconsistent availability as production challenges persist. To navigate this uncertain landscape, consider stocking up on premium nut butters from brands like Justin's, Jif, and Kirkland Signature. Not only do these products taste great, but they also offer long shelf lives, making them crucial for your survival stash. These are the nut butters you'll wish you had when times get tough. If your pantry isn't already filled with these versatile jars, now is the time to remedy that before they turn into luxury items in an unpredictable market. With ongoing global supply chain issues and rising costs, securing these essentials now can help ensure you're well prepared for whatever lies ahead. Number 11. Canned sardines and olive oil. These small, often overlooked treasures deserve a spot in every survivalist's pantry. Trust me, they pack a punch in terms of nutrition and convenience that you simply can't afford to overlook. First off, high-quality protein, essential for muscle repair and energy during tough times, is abundant in canned sardines. They are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which play a crucial role in maintaining heart health and supporting brain function, especially during stressful moments. On top of that, sardines are a great source of calcium and vital vitamins like D and B12, which help boost energy levels and strengthen your immune system. When you choose brands like King Oscar or Wild Planet, You're not just reaping these benefits, you're also enjoying the added advantage of olive oil. This isn't just about enhancing the flavor and moisture of the fish. Olive oil also extends the shelf life of these cans, ensuring they remain a reliable food source for the long haul. Furthermore, the presence of healthy fats in olive oil is crucial, particularly in survival scenarios where every calorie counts and finding healthy fats becomes increasingly difficult. So, why is this especially important right now? The fishing industry is facing serious challenges, including overfishing, climate change impacts, and rising fuel costs, all of which have resulted in a 7% decline in global fish stocks. This troubling trend has already caused sardine prices to increase by 5% in 2024, and further price hikes are on the horizon as these issues continue. In light of this, stockpiling canned sardines and olive oil isn't just a smart move, it's a necessary strategy. They can easily enhance any meal, whether you eat them straight from the can, toss them into a salad, or blend them with pasta for a nutrient-rich dish. By securing these nutrient-dense cans now, you're setting yourself up for a future where fresh fish may be scarce or come at steep prices. Lentils are number 10. Often passed over for flashier legumes, lentils are truly an unsung hero when it comes to nutrition. Rich in protein, fiber, and essential nutrients like iron and folate, they offer a vital source of energy during times of food scarcity or crisis. What makes lentils even more valuable is their practicality. Dried lentils last for ages, making them a perfect addition to any well-stocked pantry. Preparing them is simple too. Just boil with water for a hearty, nutrient-dense meal. Lentils are also impressively resilient, thriving in tough conditions better than many other crops. However, they're not immune to the effects of inflation and climate change. In 2024 alone, lentil prices have jumped by 8%, largely due to extreme weather events disrupting supplies in major regions like Canada and the northern U.S. As climate change continues to affect global agriculture, lentil prices could climb even higher in the near future. This makes now the ideal time to stock up on lentils. You're not only securing a versatile, nutritious food supply, but you're also preparing for potential supply chain issues. If you're looking to build a pantry that can weather uncertain times, lentils should be at the top of your list. When challenges arise, you'll be glad to have these nutrient-packed legumes on hand. Number 9. Powdered eggs. When you wake up in the morning, you're eager to prepare your favorite breakfast, but you can't find any fresh eggs. In an emergency, fresh eggs are one of the first things to disappear, and without refrigeration, they spoil quickly. This is why powdered eggs are an invaluable solution. If stored correctly, they can have a shelf life of up to 10 years, allowing you to continue to enjoy your favorite foods such as baking cakes, making delicious omelets, or making simple scrambled eggs for breakfast. Now in 2024, we are seeing a sharp rise in egg prices. Reasons include bird flu outbreaks, ongoing supply chain issues, and labor shortages in the agricultural sector. The USDA reports a 20% increase in fresh egg prices this year and anticipates further increases. In addition, recent climate changes and natural disasters have also adversely affected agricultural production, further reducing the supply of eggs. Imagine fresh eggs becoming not only expensive, but also unavailable by the end of the year. But you, who are wise and prepared, have already stocked up on powdered eggs. Brands like Augustin Farms and OA Easy offer powdered eggs that are similar in taste and texture to fresh eggs. Mixing them with water gives you the convenience of having fresh eggs in your pantry. Additionally, powdered eggs aren't just for emergencies. They also provide ease in daily life. Due to their long shelf life and ease of storage, you can use them anytime. So save yourself the breakfast hassle and stock up on this priceless necessity before it becomes as scarce as fresh eggs. In this changing economic scenario, powdered eggs are not just an alternative, but an essential source to meet the nutritional needs of your family. While others are dealing with rising prices and shortages, you'll be whipping up delicious meals with ease. Make plans now, as readiness leads to success. Number 8. Jerky and dried meats. The essential survival snack. When it comes to stocking up for emergencies, jerky and dried meats should be high on your list. These protein-packed options often go unnoticed, but they are a must-have for your emergency supplies. Well-known brands like Jack Link's and Epic offer top-quality beef, turkey, and even bison jerky, giving you a variety of delicious, long-lasting options. Stored correctly, these snacks can last up to 2 years, providing a reliable food source over the long term. Why are dried meats so important? Simply put, they're convenient to transport, don't require refrigeration, and provide ample protein and nutrients to sustain your energy levels during critical moments. With recent challenges in the meat industry, including labor strikes, supply chain issues, and increasing raw material costs, now is the time to start building your jerky stockpile before prices spike further or shortages hit. Heading into 2024, we've already seen dried meat prices surge by 12%. Unfortunately, unpredictable weather is also disrupting livestock feed, which could drive prices up even further and lead to potential shortages. Stocking up now isn't just about saving money, it's about securing a reliable food source during uncertain times. Don't wait until jerky becomes a hard-to-find luxury. Act now while it's still available and affordable. Adding it to your emergency food supply ensures your family has a nutritious, long-lasting option in tough situations. Make jerky a pantry staple today. It's a small step that will bring you great peace of mind in the future. Number 7. Shelf-stable milk. Imagine waking up, ready to enjoy your morning coffee, only to find out you've run out of milk. Now, consider this happening during a prolonged crisis. Supply chains disrupted, grocery shelves empty, and the power grid down. This scenario is becoming more real as natural disasters and economic challenges hit harder each year. But here's a simple solution. Shelf-stable milk. Unlike powdered milk, this is real, ultra-pasteurized milk that can sit in your pantry for months without refrigeration. Brands like Horizon Organic and Marlowe offer shelf-stable milk that tastes just like fresh milk. Whether you're pouring it over cereal, mixing it into your coffee, or baking your favorite treats, it works seamlessly in your everyday life. With 2024 already seeing a 12% increase in dairy prices due to skyrocketing feed costs, climate change, and labor shortages, stocking up on this essential item is more important than ever. Droughts in key dairy states like California and Texas have made milk prices volatile, and availability is starting to tighten up as the climate crisis deepens. The rising cost of transportation is also adding pressure on food supply chains, pushing prices even higher. By having shelf-stable milk at home, you're protecting yourself from these rising costs and potential shortages. You won't be one of those people scrambling in the store when milk suddenly becomes scarce. Plus, the expiration date on shelf-stable milk is often a year or more, far longer than regular milk. So you can rest easy knowing you're prepared for anything from natural disasters to inflation spikes. In 2024, more experts are predicting that food supply issues could worsen due to ongoing global conflicts and environmental challenges. Stocking up now means you won't have to worry later. It's a simple step toward securing your food supply for the future. Don't wait for the next crisis to hit. Make shelf-stable milk a part of your pantry today. You'll feel thankful when others find themselves unprepared. Number 6. Canned pumpkin. Don't let its humble appearance fool you. Canned pumpkin is a hidden treasure that deserves a prime spot in your pantry. This nutritional powerhouse is brimming with fiber and vitamin A, along with a host of essential nutrients that fortify your immune system and promote gut health. It's especially beneficial during stressful times, or when balanced meals are hard to come by. Having canned pumpkin at your fingertips can truly transform your cooking. And here's the best part. Unlike fresh pumpkin, which can spoil faster than you can say, pumpkin spice, canned pumpkin boasts an impressive shelf life when stored properly. So, why should you pay attention to this item now? Unpredictable weather patterns disrupt crops, posing significant challenges to U.S. pumpkin production. In 2024, Illinois, the powerhouse behind nearly 90% of the nation's canned pumpkin supply, suffered severe droughts and floods. This resulted in a staggering 12% drop in pumpkin yields, causing shortages in grocery stores across the country. Picture this scenario. A crisis hits, and you're in the kitchen trying to whip up a nutritious meal, only to find that you've run out of this versatile, nutrient-rich staple. Don't let that happen. Brands like Libby's have built a solid reputation for quality and longevity, making their canned pumpkin a smart and strategic choice for anyone serious about pantry preparedness. Canned pumpkin is not just for pies, it's an excellent ingredient for savory soups, hearty stews, and even enhances your baking projects with a splash of flavor. Number 5. Canned coconut milk. You might not think of canned coconut milk as an essential item during your grocery shopping, but believe me, in a survival scenario, it can be a game changer. Why should this creamy delight be part of your stockpile? Beyond its delicious taste, its rich, silky texture can elevate your rice dishes, add depth to soups, and turn simple curries into exotic culinary adventures. Plus, it's a fantastic source of healthy fats and calories to keep your energy levels up when it matters most. When it comes to brands, look for Thai Kitchen or Native Forest. These reputable names provide organic options that remain fresh on your shelf for years if stored properly. However, there's a catch. Coconut milk is quickly becoming scarce. Why? Climate change is wreaking havoc on the global supply chain, particularly in Southeast Asia, the epicenter of coconut production. This turmoil has already led to a significant decrease in coconut yields, with prices climbing by 15% this year alone. And this is just the beginning. Experts are warning of more shortages ahead. Imagine reaching for that can of coconut milk when fresh dairy is no longer an option, only to find your pantry empty. If you don't have this essential ingredient, your meals may lack the nourishing richness you require. So, what's the solution? Start building your stockpile of canned coconut milk today. Well prepared for everything from enhancing meal flavor to sustaining energy in the future. Don't wait for the crisis to hit. Secure your supply while you still can. Number 4. Canned meats. Imagine this. A sudden crisis unfolds, and fresh meat becomes a rare luxury. Do you panic, or do you confidently reach for the canned meats you've smartly stocked in your pantry? While this scenario may feel like something from a post-apocalyptic film, it's a reality that requires planning today. Often overlooked, canned meats can become your essential culinary lifeline when faced with unexpected challenges. Let's set the record straight. When we talk about canned meats, we're not just referring to those dubious mystery tins. Yes, Spam has its place in emergency food kits, but let's think bigger. Picture opening your well-prepared pantry to discover a variety of flavorful options: succulent chicken, hearty beef, savory turkey, and even some tuna or salmon to keep your meals exciting. Brands like Keystone, Mountain House, and even local producers are offering high-quality canned meats that not only serve practical purposes but also provide incredible versatility for countless recipes. The urgency to stock up on canned meats stems from significant shifts in the meat production landscape. In 2024, the U.S. meat industry will be grappling with soaring feed costs, labor shortages, and ongoing supply chain disruptions. As a result of these challenges, meat production has decreased by around 10%, leading to an astonishing 15% increase in meat prices so far this year. Analysts predict that prices will continue to rise as we approach the end of the year, primarily due to anticipated further shortages. In recent news, experts have noted that some livestock farmers are struggling to maintain production levels, which could further impact availability. Additionally, international trade tensions have led to fluctuations in import-export dynamics, adding another layer of complexity to the situation. Wake-up call. Relying on steady access to fresh meat is a risky gamble. If grocery store shelves become bare due to shortages, you may find yourself staring at empty spaces or facing prices that could break the bank. This isn't alarmist talk. It's a call for sensible preparation. Now is the time to stock up on canned meats. By acting decisively, you won't just survive tough times, you'll thrive. Understanding this urgency will enable you to anticipate potential shortages and remain well prepared when others find themselves in a bind. Number 3. Freeze-dried meat. Now picture this. An emergency strikes, and while others rush for perishables, you sit confidently with valuable freeze-dried chicken, beef, and pork in hand, offering not only nutrition but also culinary possibilities. People celebrate freeze-dried meats for retaining almost all of their original nutritional content, making them an optimal choice for long-lasting protein sources, unlike their canned or dehydrated counterparts. With a remarkable shelf life of up to 25 years when stored properly, freeze-dried meats can be a game-changer in your emergency planning. Several factors make freeze-dried meat a must-have in your preparedness arsenal. Economic demand is a key player. The prices of freeze-dried products, including meats, have been on a gradual rise, with predictions of a notable 10% increase in 2024. Growing consumer awareness about food security and supply chain issues is driving this surge, leading to increased demand from both dedicated preppers and everyday shoppers. Recent reports indicate that climate change is impacting agricultural yields, which could affect the availability of raw materials for freeze drying. Additionally, logistical challenges related to transportation and distribution have exacerbated pricing and availability concerns. Given these factors, it's more important than ever to ensure you have enough freeze-dried meat in your emergency supplies. Lifeline in a crisis. Incorporating freeze-dried meat into your emergency stockpile is not just a matter of convenience. It's a proactive step toward securing your health and well-being during uncertain times. Regardless of the circumstances, these products are indispensable for anyone committed to maintaining a nutritious diet, as they are easy to store, simple to rehydrate, and versatile in a variety of recipes. Skipping out on freeze-dried meat now could lead to significant regret later, especially as prices and availability continue to fluctuate. Number 1. Dried seaweed. Before you raise an eyebrow, let me share why this oceanic gem deserves a permanent place in your pantry. First off, dried seaweed may not seem essential at first glance, but it's a hidden powerhouse brimming with potential. Loaded with vital nutrients, seaweed is a fantastic addition to your health routine. It's rich in iodine, which is essential for a healthy thyroid, and packed with vitamins A, C, E, and K, basically a multivitamin from the sea. Plus, it's a great source of omega-3 fatty acids, those heart and brain-friendly fats we all need. But that's not all. Seaweed is also a fantastic source of protein, making it easy to sneak into various dishes for an extra nutritional boost. Just think about tossing some into your soup or crumbling it over salads. Delicious and versatile. It can also help regulate blood sugar levels, giving you an edge when fresh veggies are scarce. Now, let's talk about timing. The global seaweed market is facing challenges from rising ocean temperatures and pollution, leading to a notable 10% drop in harvest this year from major producers like South Korea and Japan. Prices are climbing. This is a clear sign of potential scarcity. Picture this. You reach for seaweed snacks from popular brands like Annie Chun or Gimme Organic, only to find empty shelves because the tidal wave of demand has washed them away. And don't forget, these tasty, lightweight snacks are shelf-stable for months, making them ideal for emergency nourishment without the bulk. Trust us, this sustainable, nutrient-dense treasure is something you'll want in your pantry, especially if fresh veggies start feeling like a luxury. When it comes to convenient cooking staples, canned butter often comes to mind due to its long shelf life. But let's shine a light on ghee, a culinary treasure that deserves a spot in your emergency stockpile. Gently simmering butter to evaporate water and eliminate milk solids creates ghee, a shelf-stable product that can last up to a year in a cool, dark environment. Its remarkable versatility makes it perfect for everything from frying eggs to baking delectable cookies, thanks to its high smoke point. Say goodbye to the hassle of burnt butter and welcome perfectly golden culinary creations into your kitchen. In 2024, the dairy industry is facing some serious upheaval, leading to unexpected butter shortages. Factors like labor shortages, rising feed costs, and environmental disruptions have caused dairy fat prices to surge by an astonishing 12% this year. Consequently, supplies are dwindling, and ghee is not immune to these price hikes. Fortunately, ghee contains essential fats that your body craves, especially during challenging times. Just picture needing that extra boost of energy to power through your day. Ghee can easily provide that support. Opt for premium brands like Ancient Organics and Pure Indian Foods, which offer high-quality ghee perfect for long-term storage. These aren't your ordinary ghee options. They're rich in flavor, aroma, and beneficial nutrients. So, before you find yourself staring at empty grocery shelves, ensure you've stocked up on this golden delight. You're not just preparing meals, you're investing in a vital resource that can significantly enhance your well-being during tough times. Make cheese a priority in your stockpile for peace of mind and culinary bliss. Discover the transformative power of ghee in elevating everyday dishes into mouth-watering experiences. Having ghee on hand, whether you're a seasoned prepper or simply a lover of good food, will surely come in handy when the going gets tough. As we wrap up this video, remember that preparing for the unexpected means making thoughtful choices now. Stockpiling these essential foods will not only help you maintain your nutrition during uncertain times, but also provide peace of mind for you and your loved ones. Take action today. Don't wait until it's too late. Ensure your pantry is filled with items that can sustain you and your family. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on how to stay prepared in today's unpredictable world.